This is the video called Page Text. Here's the brown box called Page Text. I'm going to click it. I'm going to click on one of the pages. I want the one called Para. Here you see we're at page Para. We're at offset 0, and the page is 512 characters long. Here's the cursor at 0, and it's at the text. This is the page called Para. Then there's some space and then a vertical bar. Vertical bars are to mark fields. This is the first field in Para. Here is the second field in Para. It's marked the end with a vertical bar. The vertical bar will make sure that when you type text here, it will not go past the vertical bar. Well, now let's change our text. First, we're going to put good in front of page. So I'm going to click at the P, and then I'm going to check over here to make sure we're in insert mode, because I'm inserting something, and there is an I below the X for insert. So I'm going to type good. Notice the text stayed inside the field. That's good. I could go back now and say I want to change that to fine instead of good. Well, I could hit the insert key and change it now to overwrite. See, over here there's an O because I pressed the insert key and changed it from insert to overwrite. And I say, well, I'm going to say fine, F-I-N-E. Notice it didn't advance these characters at all. Now I'm going to take it away altogether. I can just delete fine and the space. And I'm going to put 3 letters at the end here. Oop. A, B, C. Well, that's not an A. I'll go back there. A, B, C. Now I'm going to go here and click, and I'm going to hit the insert key so that we go back into I for insert mode. See, now it's an I. And I'm going to click in there good, G-O-O-D space. Notice that pushed the ABC right into the end of field marker. They disappeared. Now, when you show this on the screen, you're going to use the action called text. Text asks how many characters are there in the line you want to show. So you have to count the characters. But there's a shortcut. If you put at the end of it a vertical bar, now you could simply tell it there's 100 characters, because you know the text action is not going to go past this vertical bar. There's an additional feature of text. Text normally, when it puts something on the screen at position XY, will increase the value of X to the end of the line. Well, this is very nice if you want to continue on the line with some more text. But if you don't want it to change the value of X from its position, if you put another vertical bar here at the end, that will tell it not to advance. So the first vertical bar said, this is the end of the text you're to print. The second one said, and don't advance the X value. You can use the arrow keys to move around in text. Okay, I do the right arrow, left arrow, no, up, down arrow, up arrow. You can use them when doing text. Okay, so here is the first field we made. What if we decided that we wanted so much text that we were going to go beyond our field marker? Well, we can copy it out of here and put it someplace else. We highlight this until it's green. Green. We highlight the end of it. It all turns green. We then go up here and say we wish to copy this. And we go to where we want to copy it. We say we want to copy it down here. I click until that position is green, and I go up here and say paste it there. Now what we can do down here is go here and delete this end marker. Hit the delete key. Advance our field as many characters as we need, and put our field marker back. However, we still can't get past either one of these two positions, so we can go here and press delete on top of that one, advance and press delete on top of that one. They will have to be put back after you change the length of this line. Also, you could delete this line. We'll delete the new line we made. We click here until it's red. We click here. The whole thing becomes red, and now it says here we can erase it. So I'm going to click erase. Notice it all went away. Now I could say, well, but I wanted to put it someplace else. Well, it saved the erased data, so I can click down here until it's red and then go paste it. And there it is. So when something is erased, it makes a copy of it under the red copy. Now, this data can also be placed in another page of this subprogram or a page of any other application. To do that, you go up here and you tell it you want to store what's there. I click on store. Now it says you can retrieve 43 characters. That's how many characters there are here. We can go wherever we want. We'll go down here, make that position red, and say we would like to retrieve. Remember, we could be in a total other application. Because that data is on the hard drive, it can be retrieved. And there it is. Alright, that's the end of page text.